I have diplomatic immunity. I shall complain to the president. I will make a formal protest, Mr. Tonkic. I've been held in the basement all night.
Oh, Dr. Dorfman, my good friend. Really, why did you want to make such a trouble between us and Europe?
I make trouble? What have I done?
It's a rule, yes? That in a foreign land, a diplomat must be very cautious. But not for you. Since you came here, you have been indiscreet. Been to so many places. Seen so many people. Some of them very bad friends for you.
We could make a film about you.
In fact, we have. Please, Krigor, show him.
This is you. You look like Robert Redford, only taller.
Thank you. I can recognize myself perfectly well.
Who is she?
She's a guide. Someone who said she'd show me around.
Yes? Around what?
Her name is Galina Vitali. Yes?
Yeah.
She is your mistress, really, Dorfman.
Tell us about her. What do you know?
Nothing.
Lousy camera work.
Very well. Another bad friend of yours, Dr. Plitkov, yes?
No, I hardly know him at all.
You hardly know him, but he gives you a national treasure.
That was a fake. For some reason, he likes to embarrass me.
Excuse me. If I think you are not so convincing. Ah, very well. Bad friend one. Bad friend two. Now they are together. Why?
I didn't know she knew him. I had no idea.
So, Dr. Dorfman, a man you don't know gives you icons to smuggle. And a girl that you don't know gets into your bed and tells you all about the Vulcani fortune.
No, I don't think I know anything about a Vulcani fortune.
Please. Don't pretend. Please. So, how does this girl know about it?
Probably everyone in Slaka knows about it.
No. No, Dr. Dorfman, no. Only 2 or 3 people know. Those who worked in the inner circle with General Vulcani, like me. This is a major state secret, with very severe punishment.
We could put you into prison for your lifetime.
Well, then naturally, coming out and met you at the airport if I'd known you were coming.
Just get me to the Ministry of Home Peace and I'll lodge a strong official protest.
About Dorfman?
Why not? Dorfman was under your protection last night.
Tea time's going awfully well. They've asked for another 100 rocket launches already.
Oh, all right, a mild protest. You're going backwards, steady man.
One-way street. Should be around here somewhere.
In the name of Europe, I demand you let me go.
Very well. You can go.
Why can I go?
Because we value greatly our relations with Europe. Because thanks to your friend, Father Wenko, the Western press is all over Slaka looking for little Angie. Yes, you can go back to Brussels on the first plane.
You mean you're expelling me?
My dear friend, you have smuggled, you have conspired with state enemies. Sometimes we can overlook these things, but only at a price. I told you, we are a nation of traders. Always we like to make an exchange.
What kind of exchange?
You will go back to Brussels. You will say nothing of your crimes here. And you will hear from us how we like you to protect our interests.
But you can hardly expect me to...
Yes, I think so. Because when you go from here, you leave behind a certain deposit.
What deposit?
This girl you made such a friend of, she is still here. Koi will talk with her soon. You like this negotiation to go well, I expect. So, my dear fellow, do we have a bargain?
You're sure this is the place? You just walk up the steps and ask for Vera.
Ask for Vera?
Tankich's secretary.
Oh. What's that for?
She needs looking after. Oh, by the way, Elboy, when you get back to London, you will report well on this, won't you? The fact is, I've been here for an awfully long time.
Have you, steady man?
11 years, actually. They promised me to Tokyo next. Said nothing since. I presume they put it down to the fact that I've got a
Don't go away. I'll be right back.
stammer!
Dorfman, just what the hell do you think you're doing? Don't you know we've been looking everywhere for you? Are you all right?
Oh, fine, Director.
Don't call me director anymore. What happened last night?
Oh, the concert. I just don't seem to enjoy Schubert that much anymore.
And where are you going now?
He has been called back to Brussels for an urgent consultation. The plane is waiting for
Now,
him.
just a moment, please. I would like an explanation.
The minister expects you. He doesn't like to be kept waiting. Please.
Welcome, my dear British friend.
What are you doing to Dorfman? Is he being deported?
Deported, really? His work here is done. He must go and finish it in Brussels. You meet now my secretary, Beryl.
Ah, Velky. You are from Britain? Do you have that? Oh, is this for me?
Yes, compliments of Her Majesty's government.
Thank you.
Now, my dear friend, we must go and cement our relations properly. Do you like Rotwitty?
Dr. Dorfman.
Mr. Steadyman, it's all right. I'm only being deported.
It was nothing to do with, Budgie, was it?
No, nothing to do with Budgie.
Wait.
Here, your boarding paper. Luggage is checked on board. That's you. Let's go to the gate.
Beggar Dorfman, don't do anything foolish. The soldier will make sure you get on the plane.
Bye, Dr. Dorfman.
Dr. Dorfman. Not you. Keep going. Pretend we have just met. You have made a nice visit to Slavia. Oh, how good. Just chatter back a little. Oh, you want to carry my bag? How kind, but it's not heavy.
Oh, no, I don't want to take it back.
This way, Doctor.
Pasipoti. Upovraki.
Rapido. Rapido.
What are you doing now?
Coming with you. Someone else take my classes for a bit. I have certain tasks to perform in the West.
What is this? Why did you give it to me?
Don't talk now.
Sedin stuli. Lupi. Loki. Rapido.
Grozi frali jak fraliki velki in bord konflog ojoj funkcji protelim. Kapitan Jorgic. In emergency na Maskay XG Olan alten Gigi Vlad, och gente vertiset in Boniviagi, Velgi in Gongflo.
Sometimes it amuses them to let people on the plane and then takes them off again. Just for no reason.
What do you mean for no reason? They have every
Please, in your lap.
What in my lap?
Your seatbelt.
Sorry, it's broken.
Remember, if he asked about us, you are the cousin of my aunt.
You did it again. You're trying to get me into trouble.
Not at all. Don't worry. It was not a problem for you. They were expelling you from the country anyway.
How did you know I'd be on this flight?
I went to your hotel this morning. Worried from last night.
Whatever it is you want now, the answer is no.
Just a little message. The girl you know of. Do not worry of her. Really, she is quite fine and has already left Slaka. She'd like to see you again, by the way.
Where?
Well, I don't know everything in the world.
You know her very well?
Not well at all, just a little. She helps me with a small project I have a little finger in.
Father Wacker and his miracle.
That is one of them. Also, I help her with a project she has a finger in.
What project?
We all must survive.
Would you like a sweetie?
Thank you.
No. It is still wise to be a little cautious.
Announces the arrival of flight number 112 from Slaka.
Is it all right to talk now?
If you think the rest is all right.
Right, where is she?
I don't know. She got out last night.
Tell me what you know.
Oh, now be careful. Once I wrote a book on the hairy-chested hero of Ernest Hemingway.
What are you gonna do, hit me with it?
She is here. She is somewhere near.
Am I going to see her?
It's possible. Maybe we will make touch. She will worry about you. Do I give her your message?
Yeah, tell her I'm in Brussels. And before I left, I was made to make certain promises that no longer matter.
You made what promises?
I don't think I have to tell you.
No. I am only a goer between. Or do you say go-betweener?
Go-between.
Now, I am a goer away. A connecting flight. My bag. May I have it?
Yes, please take it.
Goodbye, Dr. Dorfman. Probably we will not meet again. So please, find time to read my book on Hemingway.
Dr. Hans-Joachim Dorfman of the EC, please go to the information desk. Thank you.
Entrez. Ah, c'est vous, Dorfman.
You wanted to...
C'est vous. You know, in all my life, an interesting one, I think, I have met many diplomats. Some were suave, others crude, some were wise, some were foolish, but never have I met a diplomat such as you, Dorfman.
I'm not really a diplomat, Monsieur Villeneuve.
The understatement of a lifetime, if I may say so.
You heard the Slaken initiative didn't go well?
didn't go well. It was a total disaster, Dorfman. Une catastrophe. Monsieur Tankic rang me this morning. He said you had put back Euro-Slakan relations by at least a decade.
What, all relations?
The Slakans are a very tolerant people. They are philosophes. They take a liberal view of human weakness. I have seen so much of it. But Tankic explains that even they, Dorfman, could not accept the manifold indiscretions, political, economic, sexual, and indeed criminal, you perpetrated while you were in Slaka.
I think that's a bit of an exaggeration. I mean, I did everything I could to help them join the community.
So I hear, Dorfman. In fact, I believe you told the Slakan president you would personally arrange to admit her country immediately and unconditionally. You know the political complexion of Europe. In all honesty, that is really not possible. Is it, Dorfman?
I suppose not immediately, but she's a very nice person. You were like her, and I didn't want to upset her.
Oh, no. You prefer to upset the entire future of Europe.
Oh, Michael, I'm sorry, I'm going out to dinner with Pavarotti.
You can't. I've broken my journey to London to come here and tell you something very interesting.
Pavarotti, Michael, it would have to be very, very interesting.
My dear, it is very, very interesting.
Okay, come in. Just for a second. I have to go by 7.
I told you a great vision was in process of birth. That the future of the new Europe depended above all on you. How is it possible?
Monsieur Villeneuve, I was never a diplomat. I just like to help a few underdeveloped peoples. And I'm not sure that capitalism is such a good idea for Slaka anyway.
It's their only hope, Dorfman.
And I told you at the beginning I couldn't do what you have expected of me. So I wrote you this.
What is it?
Sorry. It's my resignation. I wrote it on the plane, that's why the writing wobbles a bit. Sorry, Deputy President. I'm going back to Washington now.
Dorfman, wait! Dorfman! 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 Come back, Dorfman! Your task isn't finished.
Yes, I think so.
You did exactly what I expected of you! Merde!
I did?
Okay. So, they throw out Dorfman. Why? What did he do?
I suspect he found out something he wasn't meant to find out. And it wouldn't be difficult because that whole place is a fix. So they have to shut him up and rush him out of the country.
So why don't we hear anything at this end? No protest, no scandal, nothing in the papers, nothing in Berlaymont. And where is he? There has to be someone fixing it at this end.
Villeneuve.
We must go and find Dorfman.
No, not again, Gianna. I've come a long way, and it hasn't been easy. And it was interesting, wasn't it?
Yes. Didn't I give up Pavarotti?
Not enough. Let's take this off.
Someone is looking. Is the gloomy day in?
You mean Larson Parson?
Yes, it's fine, not for Villeneuve. What do we do?
I'll show you.
You were not picked for this coffee project by accident.
Excuse me. Garçon, un petit trois, s'il vous plaît.
I chose you for your nose.
My nose?
Your instincts, my friend. From the start, something about this whole affair worried me greatly. Suppose I asked myself, someone had drained it dry.
You're right, Monsieur Villeneuve. Someone had drained it dry. General Vulcani.
No.
He banked all the national assets in the West.
No. Incroyable. You discovered this?
That's why I was expelled. It's a big state secret.
Well, you know where in the West?
Luxembourg. A lot of different banks.
At the very heart of the European community. It's unbelievable.
My idea was this money ought to go back to Slaka, revive the economy, and then they'd be ready to join Europe.
Yes. Worthy of the inventor of glasnost with plums.
But how is it possible? The accounts are all frozen.
Maybe I could persuade the other member states to unfreeze those assets. But that would be possible only if we had a valid claimant.
The Slovakian government?
No, it's very difficult. The money is still Vulcani's until they try him. It has to be someone the Luxembourg banks can legally accept.
But if they won't accept the Slovakian government, who would they?
Wait a minute. Vulcani has some children. 3 sons.
Yeah, they're on the run. You know, members of the Politburo.
Also, a daughter. She was different, not political. And still in Slaka, I believe. If she could be persuaded to act on behalf of the regime.
But would you think it's possible to trace her?
I'm trying to recall her name. Of course. Galina Vitali.
Galina Vitali?
You know her, Dorfman? It rings a bell? That's excellent.
Hans?
Galina. I had the feeling I might find you here somewhere.
It's clever of you. I had a feeling you'd come.
But I didn't know I would find you here so quickly.
Luxembourg is a small place. Everyone finds everyone quickly. A lovely place, too. Do you like me to give you a tour? Remember, I'm a very good guide.
I'm not so sure.
Something's wrong.
I know who you are.
Do you? I'd like to know that myself. Who am I?
You're not really Galina Vitali. You're the daughter of General Vulcani.
Well, Vulcani, Vitali. Does it make any difference?
I think it does. You said you didn't have anything to do with the old regime.
The old regime. Karl Marx was right. History is everything. You cannot evade the time you live in, the place you come from. It's a prison, a box with you inside. But do you believe me? I did not like this box. I'm not my father. I did not admire him. I did nothing for him. But you're right. I will never not be his daughter.
You did nothing for him?
I was not a political person. Makes no difference. I try now to be someone else, they will not let me. You come from a softer world. If I had explained everything, do you really think you could understand it?
I don't know.
Now you know why they were watching you while you were in Slaka. Really, they were watching me. I'm sorry, Hans. All your troubles were my fault.
I think they would have watched me anyway. They set up everything even before I arrived.
You had been chosen carefully. Really, you were the bait. A piece of cheese for me to come and eat. They wanted me to show you through the woods and guide you to the treasure. And you know, I did.
Entschuldigung.
See down there? Pretty view. And nearly all those buildings are one thing. Banks. I know the names of every one of them. And how much Vulcani money is inside. That's why I'm so valuable.
That's why Tankic was after you.
He is after me. He needs it all, because it's money, and he loves that stuff. Because if he brings it home, they will make him president.
Make Tankic president.
I told you. It means to betray your witch.
But he's a minister. Couldn't he just ask for the money?
You think Europe would let him have it? This man you would not buy a used Trabant from. This man who wants to overthrow the regime, they couldn't do it. However, there may be friends he has here.
So what happens with the money?
Do you want it to go to Tankic?
No, but I don't want it to go to General Vulcani either.
Is that what you think about me? I will tell you something. They called ours the nice revolution. The day after they took my father and my mother, they shot them.
Who did?
Not your princip. A court of soldiers who wanted to prove themselves with the new regime. So who do you think that money should go to?
The president.
Yes. To your witch. She can make you do anything. Well, why not? Then if I help you, she will love me. And I can lead my life as I wish. But we need permission from Brussels. You have it?
From the deputy president of the commission.
How kind of him. Then between us together, we can get the money. For the president.
Do we go now?
Oh, it would take at least a day to arrange it. We need so many papers. Do you have a hotel? It's all right. I have room for you. I booked a double in case you came. And then, maybe this time nobody's watching us.
Thank you, Prime Minister. I agree with everything you said. PM's delighted with you, Spearpoint. Gather your goodwill mission to Slaka was a great success.
Was it? Oh, I'm very glad.
Tea time's going like a dream. Apparently, half the language schools in Bournemouth are full of young Slakans learning English. Trouble is to get them to go home afterwards.
I'm not surprised. Listen, Benhurst, is there any news on McKay? Not that I'm asking for myself, but Hilda.
A little something to wear under the tie.
Spearpoint?
Yes, well, frankly, between you and me, I think you can tell Hilda it'll be worth her while having a bottle ready on New Year's Day.
Oh, really? Oh, Benhurst, that's marvelous.
Yes, I thought you'd find it adorable.
Morning, George.
Morning, sir.
Hello, George.
Quite frankly, all we have to do is to make a good fist of this foreign minister in Brussels
Morning.
this weekend and we're there.
Oh, yes, I wanted to ask you about that. I am included, I hope. I have one or two contacts in Brussels I really should keep in touch with.
Well, of course you're included. The Slakan president's making a state visit to lobby the foreign ministers.
Madam Princip, how nice.
Well, she's never been to the West before, so you're the only person who's met her. Good, is she?
Admirable, I assure you. And just to be absolutely clear, this time Britain is fully committed to Slakan entry.
Oh, absolutely. Cornerstone of our policy. Bring in the Eastern Europeans and mess up the whole issue of European federalism.
And our other community partners?
Well, still four, as far as I know. In fact, the EC made a rather interesting goodwill gesture of unfreezing Slakan assets. I take it it's of purely symbolic significance.
Oh, do you? I'm not so sure.
Garde d'honneur! Garde présentée! Out!
Madame le Président, Jean-Luc Villeneuve, Deputy President of the European Commission.
How are you, my dear? I'm Katya.
I welcome you officially to Brussels and the European community.
Thank you. Looks very nice.
Signora Gianna Melchiori, Commissioner for Agriculture.
Aren't you pretty, my dear? You look after the peasants. I hope yours work harder than ours.
Monsieur Larson Parson, Director General of External Affairs.
Oh, nice. I've had some. And now, who do I have with me? Oh, Mr. Tankic, Minister of Strange Trade.
Foreign trade, Madam President. Mr. Parson.
We have arranged an excellent program for you, Madame le Président. A visit to Berlaymont, a conference with the press, a commission reception. Then tomorrow you meet the European foreign ministers.
And what about Dorfman? I want to see Dorfman.
He's off on some mission or other.
Is my prince stupid? Please find him for me.
Mesdames, Messieurs, Madame le Président de la République de Slaka.
Mark Rogerson, Europa Channel. Is it really possible to be a novelist and a president?
Well, it is like trying to ski and make love at the same time. It is possible, but maybe it is better to concentrate on one thing or the other.
But you're trying to be a writer and a politician.
Oh, no. I am a writer trying not to be a politician. You know what is a politician? It is someone who invents a fiction and tries to tell the world that it is a reality. And you know what is a writer? It is someone who invents a reality and tries to tell the world that it is a fiction. So, which is better? I trust the writer.
Madam President, aren't the old guard still in charge?
Oh, you mean Mr. Tankic? Well, he is here. Why don't you ask him later?
Madam President, the whole world has been watching the story of little Angie. What do you think about it?
The girl who walks again? I say, if you ask me, the whole thing is an absolute bloody miracle.
Ah, my dear, she's arrived?
Yes. She keeps asking for Dorfman.
Well, where is Dorfman?
Disappeared. Nobody has seen him for days. Villeneuve says he's on a mission.
Is Villeneuve talking to Tankic?
Oh, just a little. Nothing very obvious.
You know, they unfroze the Slacken assets.
Yes, but what about it?
You know something very strange? Villeneuve has gone off the idea of Slacken entry.
He's what?
Yes, he's telling the member states that the problems are far too great to admit her. Of course, very good for my agricultural budget. But what is the game?
My God, Gianna, my K.
K?
Hey.
Oh, your K.
They have to join.
Oh, Michael, I think it's impossible.
Come on! Come on! Where is she?
The official reception.
That's where we are going.
I think you're crazy.
I'm not crazy, I'm just desperate.
And so, tell me a little truth. Tomorrow, these ministers, will they let us in?
I must confess, there are certain small problems.
Oh, yes?
Yes. You have unrest at home, your economy is in chaos. Now the British are supporting you.
So, that is everyone?
Well, but when you have the British supporting you, It's a bit like trying to enter heaven with the support of Satan. They only back you in order to undermine our social and political union.
But Dorfman promised me.
Ah, Dorfman. An excellent fellow, of course. But no one could call him a diplomat. He promised you far too much.
I know. I made him. He's my Prince Stupid. Find him for me.
I'm sorry.
Ah, Brussels, Pierpoint. My old headmaster once said a very wise thing. Toil by the sweat of thy brow from the coming up of the sun to the going down of it, and then go out cruising in the evenings. I've always taken his advice.
Well, bully for you. Excuse me, I must go and speak to the president.
Business before pleasure, I suppose.
Adams. Madam President, you remember me?
Oh, Spearpoint. So British you came to the castle when there was the shooting.
That's right, Madam President. How very nice to see you again. Monsieur Villeneuve.
Ah, Spearpoint. They sent you again?
Well, I am an old ally of the President, if you don't mind my saying so, Madam Princip.
Of course, my dear.
And what do you think of Berlaymont?
Well, what a place. They tell me one thing, they tell me another. Poor Franz Kafka, he would have felt at home here.
If poor Franz Kafka ever felt at home anywhere.
So I conclude. Ideologies change, but bureaucrats are the same the world over. Now they tell us there is a problem with our application.
Well, I should just like to know how warmly we British support Slocum entry.
Matters have changed, Mrs. Pierpoint. Perhaps your brief is not very good.
But, my dear President Princip, surely these problems shouldn't be too difficult. Not if your government makes a formal application for the Vulcani millions. That should solve everything.
Vulcani millions? I do not know these Vulcani millions.
Well, perhaps Monsieur Villeneuve can explain it to you.
So, Deputy President, my dear, what are they, these Vulcani millions?
Mrs. Pierpoint is very unwise. If he asks me to divulge one matter, I shall find it necessary to divulge a great many more. Do you really want me to answer this question, Mrs. Pierpoint? I heard in your country you were hoping for some honor.
Yes. I really think you should answer, Monsieur Villeneuve. You see, the President is waiting.
Doesn't look very busy.
They have very quiet banks here.
Hello, yes?
Galina Vitalia called you on the telephone.
Press the right-hand button. It's very confusing.
I have brought you the correct papers,
Yes, these are entirely correct.
Anti-authorization from the community.
That's correct. In fact, Brussels already confirmed it to us.
So what confuses you, Mr. Mutina?
I saw such papers once today already, when your agent came.
I don't have any agent.
He had the same authorities. Of course, I released the funds to him.
You released the funds? Where did they go?
You must realize that under the rules of banking in Luxembourg, I cannot tell you.
But can you tell us who it was, his name?
No, the Convention of Banking...
Even if a fraud has been committed?
I can't tell you anything, except he assured me that he was your go-betweener.
May I use your telephone to call the other banks?
I suppose so. They have the same rules for banking secrecy. That's why everybody banks here.
All the same. And banking secrecy, banking secrecy. Who could it be, Hans? It has to be Tankage.
No, I don't think so.
Who else could it be?
Who's the man who teaches English and cannot say go-between? Splitblock. And you've arranged it with him.
Don't be stupid.
No, I was stupid, but not this time.
Dr. Dog! Dr. Dog! I want to chit-chat with you, the lady too. Never mind, Gregor. Here is the one we want. Is the money in there?
No, it isn't. It's gone already.
Go on, Dorfman.
The chances of Slaka's entry into the European community look slim this morning, as EC foreign ministers meet to discuss this much-disputed application. Well, Michael Spearpoint, Britain's line this time. Are we supporting or opposing Slakan entry?
Entirely in support. If I might remind you of a statement made by former Prime Minister Mrs. Thatcher on this, and I quote, "I propose the community should declare unequivocally that it is ready to accept all the countries of Eastern Europe as members if they wish to join." Well, that has always been our position, given the odd blip or two.
Tankic is not going to be so pleased with you.
I think he's not going to be so pleased with you either.
This is not so funny, Dorfman.
Dorfman, you are a high official of the European community, yes?
Well, not exactly.
In Slaka, we have fire summoning, as long as your legs.
We could put you in prison a very long time if you were there and not here.
What is he trying to say?
You owe us a favor. We were kind to you.
What do you want, Mr. Coy?
A job in the West.
Something in our field. Detection. House searches. Interrogation. Something with a little security. And don't say you don't need it. We have seen your movies.
I take it he's resigned.
Villeneuve? No, that one never resigns. Someone else has resigned. Larson Parson.
Oh, Parson.
Yes, Villeneuve put the blame of the coffee fiasco entirely on him. And getting drunk in that nightclub with Tankic and taking all his clothes off, that didn't help him very much either, so he's going to Copenhagen.
Well, wonderful, wonderful Copenhagen.
And Villeneuve goes on and on and on. But you were wonderful, Michael. I never admired you so much.
How utterly sweet of you to say so.
You hurt him, especially in the pocket. A bad place for him. But I'm afraid he will harm you, Michael. You know him. Maybe with your little Kay.
Well, it's occurred to me there are things more important than a knighthood, Gianna. Like being with you, for instance. Do you know the biggest mistake in my life? It was leaving you and going back to awful Hilda.
No, Michael. I told you. Don't be sentimental, even if it is very nice.
Ah, this is where you two have your little trysts.
Hilda, how did you get here?
A lady always has her sources of information.
Larson Parson?
Oh, no. I get my advice from much higher up.
Villeneuve.
Oh, these look nice.
Well, I'm very busy. Do you excuse me, Madame?
Sit down.
Sit down?
Here we are, 3 civilized people. It's time we had a civilized conversation. I think there is only one civilized solution to all this.
What do you mean, Hilda?
A ménage à trois.
I beg your pardon.
I thought we both should move in with you, Madam Commissioner. London is quite unbearable at the moment, and I do love Italian food.
Don't be absurd, Hilda.
Well, I'm just trying to be a good European, Michael. After all, it is nearly 1992. And I take it you two wish to go on seeing each other.
Well, no, not exactly.
What?
You see, Michael, I've resigned too. I'm tired of Berlaymont, of agriculture. I'm tired of Villeneuve.
But you can't just give up being a European commissioner.
What will you do?
Oh, don't worry. I've found a temporary job.
A temporary job?
Yes, I'm going to be a cabinet minister in the Italian government. So... Bye, Michael. And Mrs. Spearpoint.
Oh, dear, Michael. Was it something I said?
So you dine here every night?
Oh, no. This is the most expensive restaurant in Brussels, sir. I come for very special occasions.
Like tonight. Well, it is. To you, Prince Stupid, who tried every way to make us a miracle.
Oh, I'm sorry. It didn't work. I should have realized.
That she wanted it for herself? Why should you? You are Prince Stupid.
Maybe it will come back to Slaka one day.
Don't worry. It doesn't matter anymore.
It doesn't matter.
How can I tell you after all you have done? Hans, today in Slaka, there was a coup. Why do you think they sent me away? I am no more the president.
A coup? Tankic?
Oh, no. My people are smarter than that. No, someone I trusted very well. He was an old lover of mine, can you believe? You met him. Professor Romru, with the silver hair.
I'm very sorry.
I told my people, do not believe political leaders. So, why should I ask them to believe me? I thought I was the chief, but all the time in charge was the old guard. The old men in new hats. So everything is the same, and I was no different.
I think you were very different.
Thank you, I was not. Room is not bad. He will try and fail, and so it will go on. As for Europe, well, you tried for us, but we never belonged. We live on the edge, where something turns to nothing. I'm only sorry your something turned to nothing.
It just turned into something else.
Because of you, I decide different things. I do not want to be a president. A writer is not always wise. And Karl Marx got it wrong, as usual. Sometimes it is important not to change the world, but to understand it.
I don't understand it.
Anyway, instead, I have bought you a book. A small memento mori, yes?
Just a memento, I hope.
Yes, no more about it. It is my story of Prince Stupid. Do you accept?
I never understand why you called him Prince Stupid.
Well, he was no great hero. Did not win wars, or change history. He killed no dragons. Married no beautiful princess. And his deeds never turned out as he expected. And the world was as bad after him as it was before. But he tried to do good. In a way, he did some. And so a few people cared for him. Very much. So, you will visit me in Paris?
Why in Paris?
You want me to drive a tram again? Oh, no, I cannot go back. No, I will go to Paris and do what I do best. All I need is a pen, paper, my head up here, and I write. But you promised me you will come. I need some more adventures for Prince Stupid.
I better read these first. I can't understand it.
No, it is written in my foolish language. I have given you a book you cannot read. Poor Prince Stupid. But come. Come to Paris and I will read it to you.
Ah, bonjour, monsieur.
No, Air France Paris.
Paris, monsieur. Nice place. Not like Brussels.
Nothing is like Brussels, is it?
Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Au revoir, monsieur.
I do think we should have stood by our ally.
No, how could we? Regime collapsed, president in exile. I always said Slarka was a load of trouble. Besides, the PM's adamant. Must stand by our European partners, present a united front to the world outside. As the PM said, it's always been the cornerstone of British policy. Hilda gone back?
Yes, thank God.
Well, frankly, old man, I think you can go back to her bearing good news. Your performance this weekend supporting the Slarkan president did not go unnoticed upstairs.
Well, it was all a failure, of course.
Yes, it's not the winning, is it? It's the playing of the game.
Mr. Spearpoint, perhaps. The known British people.
There he is in all his glory.
Ah, my name is Pleatlock. I am a leading mental figure of the academical times. I think you know my very good friend, Mr. Steadyman, and his famous tea-time venture.
Oh, you're a friend of Steadyman.
Yes, Steadyman. He has his little thing with the language.
Yes, well, I must get some duty-free. See you on the bar on the other side.
Right. Good morning.
And you know the delightful budgie, eh? What a raver.
Oh, yes.
You take a plane? So do I.
May I? This is a little heavy.
I wrote a book on Hemingway once. Perhaps you have heard of it.
Oh, yes, Hemingway. Well, goodbye now.
I'm British Foreign Office. I thought we were allowed a free passage through Europe. I thought that's what the European community was all about.
With these, monsieur?
I never saw them before. They were given to me by a man I don't know. Don't you remember? He saved you in the war.
So, another beginning, another end. My dears, I hope you enjoyed our little story of Prince Stupid and the Enchanted Castle. And if you want to know my country better, the Cathedral of St. Waldepine is always worthy of a visit.
This way to the miracle for only $10. You go up, Freudy. You go up, Freudy.